morning. I am Daniel Amedo, Future Star School. I am a Busy 5 facilitator. This morning, we are here in our well-equipped science lab to see things that we have here and conduct some few practicals. You know, there is this saying that I hear, I forget, I see, I remember. That is why we try as much as possible to let the children go through these practicals so that things that we learn theoretically, they can be able to remember them when they do practical of it. That is why the school has made it possible to get a science lab for us to aid our teaching and learning. That's why we are here. I want to introduce some few things in the lab. Within here, you can see the human body system, where you have the digestive system, the respiratory system, the urinary system, everything is in there. If you were to open everything, you will see all those. The next is the upper and lower jaw with the teeth on it. You know, every adult has 32 teeth in their mouth. In front, you have the incisors, that is for biting, then the canines for tearing, premolars for grinding and crushing, then we have the molars, those are the back teeth. So every adult has all these teeth. To continue is the skeletal system. Every full adult has about 206 bones in the system. So this is our skeletal system over there. Then when we come down here, we will see the triple beam balance. This is for weighing scale, the weights. So you can see some of the weights on it. These are some of the weights. So anything you want to weigh, you can do so by coming to the triple beam balance. Then we have our microscope, very beautiful. This one we use in the viewing things that are very fine into the eye that the naked eye cannot see. We use the microscope to view that. We also have our radar stands. You can see two of them here. Some are still in our cupboard. We use them during the science experiments. You can also see some of the chemistry apparatus over here. As you can see, our weighing scale is here. This is what we use in weighing things in the lab to know the right quantity to use so that you will not overuse it. We have our spatula here. Our pencil, our mortar is also here. Our magnifying glass, if you want to see something. We have our test tube rack. We have our test tube rack here with beautiful test tubes arranged on it. The volumetry flask, it's here. Our glass beaker, petri dish for keeping samples in it. We have our burette for titration. You know, when we were in school, we do all these practicals. So these little ones need to learn and know. Some of them will become doctors, senior chemists in future. Our conical flask is here with us. We have a lot of them. And we also have our separating funnel. This is one of the things we use when we want to separate immiscible liquids. Immiscible liquids. That's the separating funnel. Liquids that are not what? Mixable. They don't mix together. For instance, water and cooking oil. You want to use oil and you realize that, oh, your water is mixed up with water. Oh, what do? You can use this separating funnel to separate the water from the oil, and use your oil. Then we have wash bottle. We have distilled water in it. We don't use any kind of water in the lab. We use distilled water that is clean. Then we also have our electronic solar system. When we were in school, back in the days when we were in school, solar system, we only read from books. But with this, the children will be able to see each and every planet, its size, the arrangement, and how they orbit or revolve around the sun. The pace at which they move, they will see it when we come to the lab to do practicals. To move on, we have our tripod. That is when we want to perform experiments on heat. We can keep our beakers and the others on this. We have the Bunsen burner. We even have the stethoscope in our lab. You can see we have a lot of things. With me here is our physics practical apparatus. So when we need to do anything, ranging from circuits, magnetism, everything, all that you can think of in physics, we can do it with our physics box. Good. We do not only have the apparatus only, we have the solutions, the acids, the base, and everything in here to perform any kind of practical or experiment at all we want to do. With me, for instance, we have calcium sulfate, we have sulfuric acid, there is iodine solution, there is ammonium chloride, we have potassium nitrates, so many more. We have Epsom salts, ammonium chloride, million reagent, ion filings for separation of ions from we have sodium hydroxide, a base. I've shown you an acid already. We have potassium permanganate to show the diffusion, no, osmosis in liquid to show osmosis. Coming down, we have so many glasswares here. Some of our conical flasks are here. Glass beakers, the tank for holding hot things. You don't use your bare hand in holding hot things in the lab. We have samples of wood ash, cow droppings, pig droppings. So we can do any kind at all of experiments. As you can see, we also have a projector with which we project our notes for the learners to make their own notes from it. And anything at all we want to make a research of, we can go online and do so with ease. So with Future Star School, when you come here, everything we do here, we do it with ease for learners to be able to assimilate whatsoever that is being taught in the class.